Hello everyone, welcome back to Uncharted 4. Picking up where we left off last week.
I can't believe I'm out.
We are at the Rossi Estate with our big brother Sam here, who just came back from the dead.
Just wish the circumstances were less tense.
Trying to steal another one of those crucifixes that we found in, where were we, Panama, I think?
No, it's more like third.
So,
had a couple of odd jobs.
since the last time, we are in chapter 4, 6, something. Where the fuck are we? Does it show where we are? Shit, I don't remember. Either way, we're in this chapter. On my main save, I'm on chapter 9. And
well, there's that exposed
got all but
underneath.
one treasure so far, which I'm hoping to pick up in this video.
Watch this.
I'm watching.
This is hilarious, by the way. Yeah, so you think I can't rope this? Huh!
I missed.
Fucking whiffed on that horribly.
Yeah, see, it's
But there we go.
See?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Which is fucking hilarious. And not exactly where I thought I was going to go.
Oh, like a pro. It's your turn.
But so far, still really enjoying this game. Now, so far, also still feeling pretty good about how long it takes for me to get...
So where to next?
Oh, right.
Hey, bet we can swing off that beam up there.
Definitely.
For how long it takes for me to play through it, and then I feel like that's still an accurate representation of how long it'll take me to get through it on camera. Because so far there hasn't really been any puzzles. Also, when you're climbing with someone else, you can climb right over them like that. So far there hasn't really been any puzzles that have really stumped me, or any real puzzles. I think there's been like one puzzle that I've actually done so far,
right,
and
no
it
one
was
likes to show off.
fucking nothing.
Okay, come on, Nathan. It looks like you can climb down.
But other than that...
Right behind you.
Oh, okay, I still gotta go down. Oh, shit. That's a long draw. Other than that, there hasn't been too much, and there is... Now, I haven't made it to that point in the main game yet.
Okay.
But I know that there is a point in the main game that you end up driving around in a car. And I know that once I reach that point, odds are the time it takes for me to do it and get all the treasures will probably increase dramatically compared to the amount of time it takes to, you know, just do the videos.
Attraverso un tubo e forse non potrà più camminare.
Bene lì sta.
Ehi, hai scommesso sulla partita?
Inghilterra vincente.
Inghilterra, traditore.
Non confondere l'orgoglio nazionale con la realtà.
Okay, we're good.
So, yeah, funny story. I've been trying to get all the optional conversations as well. Because then, you know, I'll know where they are for when we do videos and whatnot.
Sam, we're gonna pull this
It's actually really easy to miss some of them in this level.
You're right.
So far, they've been the only ones that I've really like thought I might miss. The first one, is it the first one? Maybe I already missed one.
Like
being
what?
this one right here.
The smell of fresh citrus. Riding the motorcycle. It's little things, but they add up.
Like that one I hadn't actually got before, because up here on a window ledge, you can actually see it blinking away. So like I've already got this treasure, but apparently they let you pick it up twice, which is weird. Is that right there? And whenever I play Uncharted, I always follow a guide, well, a treasure guide, right? Like not how to solve puzzles, not where to go and what to do, but it'll be like, hey, when you reach this point, like for example, that one there, it was like when you reach the citrus grove, it's on a window in a building that you can't enter. Gives away nothing, right?
Nearly there.
So that's why I follow them. So, you know, on this particular guide that I'm following, it's the IGN walkthrough there. They have everything. They have all the journal entries, journal notes. Really? Dude, I thought they said that when your arm was out, it was safe. His arm was totally out. Anyway, And they have them all there. But that one, they're a little screwy with it, where
All right, come on down.
they have the treasures before the optional conversations, which is normally fine, except that those two are in the same area, so they're right next to each other, and they decided to describe the treasure first, or put the treasure entry before
Yeah,
the
tell me about it.
where the fuck do I go from here again?
So, your other wonderful finds.
Before the
I
optional
missed.
conversation, so I actually
These
missed
things
that
are
one
precious.
on my playthrough. Not that it makes that big of a difference. I mean, I don't think there's an achievement or anything tied to them. Was that another? It is another optional.
I wish. Elena filmed some of it. Camera didn't make it.
That's too bad.
I have some drawings, though. When we get back, I can show you.
You have drawings? What, are they up on the fridge or something?
No, they're good drawings.
I can't wait.
They really are good drawings. He's very good at that. So that was the first one, because I know that there's 3 in this level, and I know where the last one is. But yeah, so far still fucking enjoying the crap out of this game. It does feel a little different than the old ones, but that makes
This looks
sense,
promising.
considering how far apart they are. And you know how much,
Shit!
they're,
Okay,
granted,
there.
the originals were on
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, I'm good.
what were the originals on? Were they even on the PS3, or were they on the 2? Come to think of it. Because, I mean, I feel like if they were on the 3, they wouldn't have had to remaster them. I don't know. Where the fuck am I going from here now? So there's no way of making that. There is an achievement in this game, though, to,
It'd suck if you
oh,
missed
right, gotta
now.
wait for Sam.
Sure would.
To beat the game in... fuck, how long is it? Like 6 hours or something? I think it's 6 hours. Which, is a lot. It may not sound like a lot, thinking, oh, you can beat the game in 6 hours. It's not a very long game. But, when you think of it, that's the achievement to beat it in 6 hours. Which means that's a speed run. Like, that's what the developers consider doing a speed run.
Thanks.
Nathan? Nathan?
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah. How do I look?
Like 400 million bucks. Let's go.
All right, I'm right behind you.
Sully?
Know what I love about partying with a bunch of crooks?
What's that?
Nobody cares if you smoke indoors.
It's been a while.
Too long, boyo.
You remember my dead brother, right?
Victor?
I'll be goddamned. 15 years.
Yep.
Good to see you alive, Sam.
Let's try keeping him alive by getting this cross, huh?
Yeah, about that.
What about that?
Come on, let me show you something. Take a look.
That's Avery's cross.
They brought it out of storage just before you guys got here.
They changed the lot order.
Take a whole pile of cash to make that happen.
Right, well, how long before they start the bidding?
10, 15 minutes tops.
Well, there's got to be some way we can grab it.
There is just a small matter of a few hundred eyewitnesses down there.
Okay, but we just need a diversion.
Like?
Like I don't know. But there's got to be something.
Well, if the guards see us making for that cross...
If they don't see us. Jesus, you guys act like you never spend time in prison. If you want something dirty done, then you wait for lights out.
Yeah.
Where's that electrical panel for this place?
There's ventilation. Electrical. That's it up here. So we just have to climb up there and kill the lights.
Grab the cross in the dark.
There will be an emergency generator.
that'll give us a few seconds of darkness to work with.
Meaning we'll have to be right next to the cross when the lights go out.
Except there's no way we can get that close without being noticed.
Scusate, signora. Antipasti?
I'm all set.
Hi. How are you?
Ciao.
Would you focus?
The waiter wouldn't get noticed.
That could work.
Huh?
That will work. All right. All right, I'll get to the break room. Kill the power.
You mean I'm the waiter?
You're the best pickpocket.
What?
You head down to the floor, keep your eye on the prize, okay? Let us know if anything, hinky goes down.
Roger that.
All right. Listen, we still got this. Ready?
Ready.
All right, follow me. We'll cut through the cellar.
All right, so like I was saying,
Thanks. I chuck it up.
Excuse me. Really?
the achievement for the speedrun on this one is 6 hours as opposed to the other ones that are like 3 and 4. But some major differences. Cutscenes.
What are you doing?
Hang on.
I'm just going over our exit strategy. It's gonna get hairy.
Look, relax. We've pulled off tougher heists than this.
Yeah, I know. I just try not to imagine what they'll do if they catch us.
Sam, if things go bad, we'll be dead long before they catch us.
That's a comforting point.
Yeah.
So anyway, they changed a lot about it. As for the speedrun, for example, I don't think anyway, I could be wrong on this point, but the achievement just says to beat the game in 6 hours. It doesn't specify do a continuous speedrun or anything like the other ones. I'm not even 100% sure that that's an option in this game. Which it might not be, come to think of it, because in the other ones you had the speedruns, and when you did that you couldn't use the tweaks. And in this one here, the guides actually specified that you can use the tweaks to beat the game once, so that you get the tweaks to make the speed run faster.
Of course they play douchey.
So, yeah, I imagine then that there isn't actually one. And on top of that, the speed run is based from when you hit start and the first cutscene begins to when the final cutscene
Here we are.
ends, I think. I don't think when the final cutscene begins, but I think when it ends.
Hell, it's locked.
Shit, it was open earlier.
Now what?
Can we pick it? No, it's electronic.
We'll have to find another way in.
You see that?
Key card, back left pocket.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You sure you want to do that? There's a lot of eyes out here.
I think I can handle a simple lift.
All right.
And now the reason I think that, come on, is because everything I read said that the cutscenes count for your time. Like you have to skip the cutscenes.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we're trying to pick the guy's pocket. So you hold left, or L2, I was about to say left trigger, and you aim at his pocket until it fills up. Obviously, the circle that you have to keep it in gets smaller as time goes on. Not possible to do it from the beginning, on the first try.
Pleasure to watch professionals.
Like, absolutely not possible. As you saw, I was holding L2 as I walked up to him. I kept the thing in the circle, and I think I got like half full.
Let's try this again. We'll still need these.
Great.
Good luck.
We'll be in touch.
Hands in the air. Hi, Victor.
Hello, Nadine. Pleasure to see you again.
Only this time, I've got the drop on you.
Well, I guess I should be glad that's not a real gun. Hardly recognize you out of your fatigues.
Yeah. You know how it is? Every once in a while, a job requires us to get all dolled up. Looking sharp, by the way.
Not too bad yourself.
Feel so out of place here. Can't tell you what a relief it is to run into another English speaker. Even if you are American.
They'll have to blame my parents for that one.
I was on my way to the bar. Can I get you something?
Yeah, scotch. On the rocks.
Be right back.
Nate? Catch all that?
Yes, I did. Sounds like a lady's trying to buy you a drink.
Yeah. Nadine Ross is buying me a drink.
Nadine Ross. Wait, doesn't she own that Army for Hire? It's called Coastline?
Shoreline.
Yeah, right. But you had a run-in with them.
It's putting it mildly. Fortunately, she does not seem to be holding a grudge.
I'm good to go here. All right. Listen, we're all set, Sully. You, stay out of trouble, okay?
I'll try.
Ready? Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, that's
Fight
Nadine.
with the waiters and caterers.
And if you follow Uncharted
the
at
kitchen,
all,
Then let's go find the kitchen.
kind of mild spoiler coming up, I guess. She survives in this
food
game
down
because
here to
she's
feed a
in the
small
next
town.
one. It's her and Chloe doing something in the next one. I think you play as Chloe. I don't know if you play as her at any point in it. It's the Lost Legacy one. You know, the one that everybody thought was DLC when it was first announced and then realized that, no, it's just another game.
Crap. You see a waiter in there? Nah, just more heavily armed goons.
So yeah, she does survive this game. Man, is she ever a pain in the ass in this game, though. I mean, for Nathan, like gameplay-wise, she's, you know, she's there. I don't think that you ever get into too much where she's actually an obstruction to you as a player.
Okay,
She's definitely
plan
an
B.
obstruction to Nate. Are you gonna try now?
I told you it's locked.
Trust,
Just
but
checking.
verify.
And?
It's locked.
God. And that's locked. What about this?
There you go.
So yeah, you know, obviously she survives this
See some face
handily.
up there.
I mean, there's not really any point where you could. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so she controls.
There we
They're
go.
gonna be the main enemies, like Shoreline,
They're
her
really-
like her little private army.
Got electrical in this joint.
Don't suppose you brought a... Yeah, that'll do. I guess it's always a good idea to bring a smoke.
But yeah, Shoreline there, because she's a private military contractor, right? Like she isn't a military for any country. She's not.
Oh, good thing Sully's driving.
Maybe the vent access is behind these casks.
Like she's not like Lazarevich.
That's a lot of really
I don't remember because there was no
Maybe
H on the end.
Alcazar
But that
could just
doesn't mean
settle
that
for
you
some
didn't
good
pronounce
wine.
it with it.
That's what I
Because
told
he
you.
was a private military contractor,
Hey,
kind of. Like he had
Larry,
a
the
private
victor's
military,
chatting
but
up
I
Big
don't
Dean
think he ever
Ross.
contracted them out
Heard
to
some
people.
pretty scary stories about her crew.
Whereas that's what she is.
I can talk his way out of anything.
And it's her guys that you end up fighting. I think after this level, they're the only ones that you fight. But it's been a while since I watched
This way.
the playthrough of this that I had seen before, so I could be wrong. You may come across other enemies later on. But she's still, her Shoreline is still like the main enemy in this game.
Lighter.
Where the hell am I? Oh, right, never mind. I remember what I'm doing with this. I remembered that I had to drag it. I just didn't remember why. Weird thing about this, can't climb up the front of it. You actually have to go around the side and climb up like this.
Okay, up we go.
Oh.
Right there. That's
I
smaller.
don't know. That was actually it then. I guess that's all I had. Good old duct crawling. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I have never actually seen...
Waiters around here.
Oh yeah, there's like a couple waiters in there, but we can't do anything. You can stand there and listen, and they will talk a little bit, but it's nothing interesting. And then this one I think is locked. Oh, what the hell is there?
Crap. Back this way.
Oh yeah. Has anybody ever seen ducks big enough that people could crawl around in? Like, it's common in video games that the ventilation systems are big enough for a human, if just barely. But not once have I ever seen ventilation systems that are big enough for a person. Like, I've seen the square ducts like this, but I mean, you might be able to fit a small child in them. And I do mean a small child, not just, you know, a child, but a particularly small one. And even then, they would probably have issues moving around in there.
Fresh air, here we come.
So, I mean, yeah. It's weird. Because, like, that is huge. Like, that is a huge fucking grate. And it's very obvious that the bad guys...
Check this out.
Or, you know, because these guys are criminals here. I mean, they're not necessarily bad guys.
Yeah, you're right.
But they are criminals of some sort, I guess. Based on, you know, the little bit of information that you're told in the game. Ah, here it is.
Sam, up here. I'll boost you up.
All right.
So, I mean, yeah. You would think that
Good thing you kept
they
in shape.
would make sure that there would be like minimal access points. Like whoever their security consultant is,
There you go.
obviously isn't very good, or their head of security or whatever, you know.
Sully, we just got out of the
Because you
wine
know,
cellar, heading to
if
the
it was
power
me,
room.
I would see.
How's it looking?
Oh yeah, okay. So
Sully?
here is
You
where
there?
I need the actual, like I actually need to try for
be a
the
bad
treasure
spot for a
again.
signal.
So what
Everyone's
happens
doing
is you
okay.
go here, and then you got to jump to that balcony there. And now I actually made this last time, but I still had Assassin's Creed in my head. So as I was falling, oh, where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Found the kitchen.
There we go. So what the hell is this one anyway? I still don't actually know what that is. It looks like a candle holder. I still had Assassin's Creed so in my head. So as I was falling, you know, in Assassin's Creed, when you're falling, you hit B
look.
to grab the
Maybe we can
ledge.
use that, find a
So
way.
as I was
Kitchen.
falling, I actually hit the ledge and hit
I'll boost you up and
circle.
you take care of the ladder.
And so I grabbed the ledge and then immediately dropped to the ground. And there's no way to actually go back to this area afterwards. Are you gonna do it, or there we go? Oh yeah.
Got it? Heads up, heads up. Buonasera.
Ma che sta facendo?
Easy on the civilians, Sam.
What? So he wakes up with a headache in his underwear. We've both been there before, right?
Right.
Well, I got mine. You get yours.
All right.
You know, I gotta say, that's probably
Power room.
the most realistic reaction that an NPC has ever had to something like
Sam,
that.
good?
Because think of it this way, right? Most games,
Well, that's the style.
well, I guess to be fair, most NPCs that you come across in games like this are also guards.
because we're in Italy. I get it. Sam, you there?
So, you know, they would obviously be a little bit more
Sam?
hostile.
Sully?
Where the
Great.
I don't actually remember where to go here. I remember running around this place for so long, which is why I don't actually remember where I need to go. Because I was
Guys,
trying
you
to
can hear
find
me?
a way back
Just
so that
about
I
at the
could try
power
that
room.
jump
Should
again.
Be there soon. Ish.
So I may not have made a very good beeline for it. All right, this way. You can also jump from that balcony there that you climb up over. You can just turn around and make the leap from there. But yeah, like most of them you come across obviously would be guards. So, you know, but they always shoot on sight, right? There is very rarely a game that you can find where the guards react like real guards would, which is, you know, they would attempt to arrest you or something first. It's always like open fire. It's always shoot on sight. Oh.
Oh, shit!
I can't believe you got away with that.
Oh, we did not. No, we had our liberty taken away for a month.
And what about the horse?
Fortunately, we had a lot of carrots on board.
Recognize someone?
No. I thought I did, but no.
Hey, when am I finally going to meet that partner of yours? Drake?
Well, that's ex-partner. Yeah, I've been flying solo for a while now. Drake's out.
Oh. Like dead out?
Oh, no. More like retired. Last I heard, he settled down, got married.
Well, then he might as well be dead, right? Victor Sullivan. How the hell are you?
Rafe?
How long has it been? 10 years? 12?
15.
It's amazing. All these years gone by, here we are, we're still haggling over dead people's junk.
Really? Aren't you running your parents' business?
My business now. But yes, that is my day job.
That is one hell of a day job. You could probably afford to buy up everything on the block tonight.
Well, sure. But what would be the point in that? And these days, I'm only looking for the good stuff. Big scores. Any advice on what I should pick up tonight?
Yeah, I think I want to bid against him. But, just between you and me, I did notice they changed the order. I think somebody might be trying to rig this auction.
Well, remember where we are. This crowd didn't get rich by playing fair.
Which is why you really need someone watching your back in a place like this.
Well, I do hate to break it to you. You are working for an American.
We've partnered up on this one.
I see. Talk about a power couple.
In a few moments, we'll begin bidding on our next item, an inlaid wooden crucifix from the Rossi Estate.
Well, I know when I'm a third wheel. You two kids have fun tonight.
Just hold on, Sully. How'd you find out about it?
It? What it is that, Rafe? Nadine, I think your partner here has had too many Bloody Marys.
Cut the bullshit, old man. I don't know how you scammed your way in here, but if you think about bidding on Avery's Cross, I can tell you exactly how you're going to be leaving in a goddamn
Rafe!
fight. Well, you get my point.
Lovely seeing you both. Nate? Nate? God damn it, kid, where the hell are you?
Okay. Power room. I can do this.
So yeah, Rafe's here. Yay. Oh, God. It always worries me when I drop in this game because I know that there's no button to hit and I just have to rely on, you know, Nate there to fucking grab a handhold. And
God, why did
I find it hard to trust my characters to actually do the smart thing and save their own life. I've just had bad experiences with them. So, yeah, Rafe's here, and he's working with Nadine. If, you know, you hadn't figured out from me saying that, you know, she's the main enemy, that she'd be working with Rafe. Well, you know. Where the fuck? Oh, God damn it. Okay, so this here is fucking annoying as shit. Holy hell, he actually did it. I tried so hard to get him to grab the right side of that pole last time I did this. Could not fucking do it for the life of me. He kept grabbing, like he ended up that the only way I actually got him onto the swinging pole there again was he grabbed the opposite side of it. Super fucking annoying. God, I don't think I could ever trust shit like that to hold my weight. I mean, even if I was more in shape like him, I don't think. Although, granted, muscle weighs more than fat. And, you know, I really don't think that, you know, he has very much fat on him to begin with. But I imagine he's got a fuck ton of muscle on him to be able to do what he's doing. Now, you might think you gotta follow the wires, you know, like Jurassic Park, follow the cables, right? You don't. They actually don't lead you to where you... Oh, I guess they might. I mean, they don't... I don't know. I know that you can go this way. I don't know if going the other way helps with anything. But, yeah.
Here we go.
Also,
Now,
no guards in this room.
where the hell
Very
are the
off.
circuit breakers? Ah, crap. Sam, Sully, you there?
God damn it, kid. Where the hell have you been?
I made it. Had a few close calls, but...
Yeah, well, if you're gonna cut the power, now would be a good time.
Well, I'm gonna need a minute before I can reach the panel.
We don't have a minute. Rafe's about to walk out of here with your cross.
Wait, what? Rafe? Rafe is here?
Yes, Rafe is here, and as of right now, he has the highest bid.
Well, outbid him.
With what? I don't have that kind of scratch.
Sully, we're stealing it, remember?
What if he calls my bluff?
He won't.
We have 90,000. Do I hear any more bids?
Guys, if we do not get this cross, I am as good as dead.
Yeah. Well, I end up with the highest bid. We're all dead.
Sully, I need you to buy me more time.
Since we have no other bids.
Trust me.
Going once. Going twice.
Screw it.
Bene, we have 100,000 euros in the room. Thank you. Do we have any other bids? We now have 110,000 euros in the room.
For a penny and for a pound.
That bid brings
Don't
us
worry.
to 120.
You'll be out of there in no time.
I better be.
So this part here, I don't know exactly how long
Just
it
gotta
can
smash
go
the lock.
on for, but you're searching for something to break open the thing, and I don't actually remember which
Nope.
container it's in. Maybe it's in this locker. Is that it? No.
Damn it.
Maybe, you know what? To be fair, it might be random. Maybe it's in the drawer?
There's gotta be something. Come on.
Yeah, see, I could have sworn it was in one of those.
Yeah.
So it might actually be random, or not random, but,
Yes.
well, I mean, it could be random. Yeah, because, see, I'm pretty sure I pulled that out of one of the lockers last time. So by the looks of it, it's just you have to search so many before it will do it. Although I guess that kind of makes sense because, you know, you're hearing how much everyone is bidding, and I think when it goes to the cutscene, it has like a specific number, so it would
boys,
make
I'm at the
sense that they
switch.
would make
You
it
ready?
so that you had to get
As
to at
I'll ever
least,
be,
you know.
Victor.
Just a sec.
The gentleman's bid, 200,000 euros.
500,000. Let's get the show on the road here.
Thank you. We have 500,000 euros in the room. Does the gentleman wish to bid again?
Had me worried there for a minute, Victor. Thought I might have to kill you.
Okay. Let's ruin this asshole's evening.
Anyone else? We are going once. Going twice? Then I shall sell it for 500,000. And ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm. The backup power will come on shortly.
It's gone! Sbarrate tutte le uscite! Nessuno deve lasciare niente!
Move it! Get out of the way!
Isolate questo posto!
Stop him! Hey, stop that guy!
Fermo!
What are you doing? You're letting him get away! You speak... Sparisci.
Fine.
Sam, tell me you got the cross.
Got St. Dismas right here. You want to say hi?
Yeah, we really kicked the hornet's nest down here. Ballroom's locked down, security's scrambling.
Hey, Victor, where's our getaway?
Come to the driveway out front. Just follow the spotlights. I'll bring the car around.
So we are about to actually get to, I think it might actually be like the first combat area that we got to. We haven't really had one yet, have we? Yeah, this is because now they're... So this is different than the other Uncharted's, right? Because now you actually have a threat meter. Now I do believe that on the higher difficulties that threat meter goes away. Yeah, stay out of the enemy's sight. Which, you know, makes sense. I think I can just go this way, right? Without being, yeah. Okay, and I think I can work my way around. So, in this game, unlike the previous ones, and I do believe that I complained about this a lot in the previous ones. Pull down. Okay. When they have a section like this that is like stealth, you can actually stealth it. Now, obviously, this part here, if this was in the main games, you would be able to stealth it because, you know, it's people that you can't really see. You know, you don't have a gun or anything to deal with them if they detect you. You're just going to get shot. But assuming you had a gun, and, you know, we'll get one soon, and we'll have to deal with the, you know, guys who we can actually kill. Okay, so this one here, you have to wait for Dickhead's flashlight so that he doesn't see you. Okay, once it's down there, should be good.
Shit.
There you go.
Wait, don't shoot at me! I'm lost!
Ah, fuck. So, yeah, I mean, I did that much more smoothly in my main game.
I know.
So, I don't actually know what it takes for them to lose you in this game. Like, I don't know if it's just if you're out of sight for long enough or what, they'll lose you. Or if it's like you have to change areas to lose them. Because see, like right there, right? Like, I'm going to actually just restart the checkpoint. Yes. I had to do this a lot before. Okay, so now I'm good again. Yeah, I see. He's actually went to the other side. Because yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, I don't know. Because it unfortunately does have, as you just saw there. Oh, fuck off, Nate. Grab the fucking Nathan. Thank you. It does have the unfortunate thing where if they detect you, they will track you through walls, basically. Now the threat meter, I will admit, did seem to fill up awfully fast. Like way faster than it should. Although at the same time, so yellow isn't supposed to be shot at. Like, I don't know why they start shooting. Because it's supposed to be yellow, and then if you stay in it for like a couple seconds more, then they shoot, right? Whereas that one there, they just seem to light me up. Like, there was no real warning. So these sections here, I will try and stealth just because it does make the game significantly easier than, you know, having to fight everyone. So now the tall grass, as you can see, is very overpowered because it's huge, and as long as you move slowly, and you take someone out from within the tall grass, you're actually considered hidden as you take them out. If they're too close to another person, that person will hear you do the takedown. But as you saw there, also he's not picking up any other guns.
Yeah.
But as you saw there, you can actually pop out of the tall grass, grab them, and Nate will drag them back in. Now, the thing about that is you don't always get the, like, you don't generally get a prompt to do that. Yeah. And what I mean by that is, like, with that guy there was no prompt saying that I could pull him into the grass and take him out. I just had to hit X and know that I could do it. Okay, so this one here, we just gotta wait for them to fuck off, and then we're good. Oh, hey, you wanna actually climb? There we go, Nate. So yeah, you just have to judge it, and kind of, like, there's a lot where I just kind of mash the button.
Driveway's right in front.
And just hope that he'll, that it'll be close enough for him to take him out. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, everything's fine. No one got a good look at me. I'm just gonna play cool, stroll right on out of here.
Yep, just stroll right on out.
Oh, scusi.
You're not supposed to be back here.
Well, neither are you. But I'll tell you what, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
You have something I want, and you're going to give it to me.
Really? Well, I'm flattered, but I'm afraid I'm spoken for. Oh, if you'll excuse me.
I'm not in the mood for games. Give me the crucifix.
Lady, you're lucky I'm a gentleman. Because if I weren't, I would...
You'd what?
All right, fine. Just remember, I didn't want to do this.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, so this fight here, right? So like right now,
Don't
I'm
take
mashing
off
the
so
circle
much.
button, as you can see.
I'm just trying to make it fair.
I don't have,
Nice
like,
try.
I can't do the dodge roll
gave
or
you that
anything
one.
for the close quarters
Free.
combat. All I can really do is punch and break out. Like, I don't, if there is, like, I can't counter, I can't dodge.
Now hand me the artifact.
Do you know how many artifacts I've collected over the years? You're gonna need to be more specific.
Let me see if I can clarify.
Alright, look. I'm still a little jet lagged. How about
But
we
yeah,
just
like,
call it
it's one of those things, right, where I find it annoying because it's a combat situation that you literally cannot win.
Oh, son of a...
Have you had enough? Or do you want to keep being a smartass?
You know, you're breaking a lot of expensive stuff in here. If you're not careful, they're gonna kick us out of here. Alright, wait! It's in my back pocket.
Where is it?
Right there!
Alright, I'm at the car.
Retardedly loud.
Where the hell are you guys?
Just met your friend Nadine Ross. She's lovely.
Yeah, well, it's total chaos out here. They're trying to keep it contained, but everybody's freaking out. I don't want to rush you, but hurry the hell up. Nathan, where you at?
Good question. You?
By the ballroom. Look for this round sign thing. It's on the way.
Round sign thing. Check.
God.
Good news is I got a gun. See you soon.
Guys over there got a flashlight there. If I can make it in there without being over there. Alright. So like, yeah, I don't like situations where it's like they give you the illusion, right? Like they let you have control, or they take away certain things, like you can't dodge, because you know they've never actually had counters in this game. All they really had is well, no, that's not true. They actually had counters in this.
What are you doing? What's this one? Nathan! Catch!
Wait, what? Oh, crap.
I got it!
Bonk. But yeah, they give you the illusion that you can do it. Like, they take away your dodge and everything, so, you know, even if you were good enough to actually win the fight against her, which I imagine would be pretty hard,
Yeah, I think so.
you know, you still wouldn't be able to. Because, you know, it's literally impossible. And I hate it when games do that, because, like, if you're going to make, like, if you're going to give me control,
Fastest ways to
let me actually have control.
Yeah, well, now that they
So
know it's you guys, they
you
clear
can
the
mark
place out.
enemies like that, and then they'll get the little white triangles above their head,
Yeah, got it.
and then you can see them through walls and whatnot. Now you might think that that's, you know, a little bit overpowered, but it's really not, because so far the majority of areas I've been in, those white marks can disappear so easily. So obviously you could shoot these guys. Gun isn't silenced though, which means that if you fired a bullet, they would be guaranteed to hear you. Which, you know, obviously isn't ideal. Come on. Get over here. Thank you. Bye. And it just would kick stuff off. Now, I don't know if this one is like the other games where... I'm thinking of 2. I don't remember if it was a thing in 3, but in 2, I know that if you were in an area that you could, you know, stealth, and I use that term loosely. Oh, I think they may have spotted the dead body, which is why that lit up. That you could stealth that... Oh gosh, that guy might... Oh no, because I'm in the grass. If you alerted them, then more guys would show up. You know? So like you would go to an area, there'd be like 3 guys there. If you managed to stealth take down them, you wouldn't have to face more than those 3 guys. Whereas if you alerted them, then more guys would come from off screen that you would then have to deal with. Now, I don't know if that's the same here or if it would just alert the guys that are there to your presence. I'm not 100% on that. Triangles to reload, but whenever I get into a situation like this, I just try and reload my gun. Just I don't know why. Like whenever I'm waiting for something, it's like I'll reload my gun for absolutely no reason. Okay, that's not ideal. Actually, you know what? This is actually significantly better than when I was trying to take down. Why didn't I do this before? Last time I grabbed the grating there. So this guy here, you can kick off the building if you get behind him, but there are guys down below him that you will have to deal with. Yeah, like those guys there. So you have to do it so that he falls away from them, although that guy did look like he saw it. And this one here, right, there's these 2 guys here. Now, I made the mistake of dropping onto that guy last time and alerted, like, everyone. I don't know how much of this you actually have to... come on, make it. Oh, he did not make it at all. What? Drop? Nope. See, now that's one of those situations. That's why I hate dropping in a game like this, where you have no control over where exactly they drop to. Because, like, that right there, right, was fucking bullshit. Like, I dropped. I know he can grab the railing underneath those banisters, and he just didn't. Like, that was it. Like, that was just it. Like, he just didn't grab the railing that I know he can grab. So they do have different ways, and I just fell and died. And it's, oh god, I hate it when that happens. Believe it or not, I'm not a fan of my character dying. Oh god. So this is actually a different way than I went last time. I don't know how well this will work out for me at all. Although it does seem to be going. Oh god. The fuck is that? Who the fuck is seeing me? Who saw me when I was... I don't know. Really don't. Okay, so I can go around like this. No, you don't look up because you're a bad guy. Bad guys don't look up. Bad guys never look up. Did I just work my way? Yep, right back around to where I was. Awesome. Okay, so then I need to go down. Oh, I guess I can just drop straight, right? Bonk. Take cover there. Okay, I see grass. Grass is the best.
Okay, almost to the...
You can also tell in this game whether or not you're in a combat area by Nate's position. Like right now, this is considered a combat area because I'm, you know, walking like that slightly hunched over position. Now, this part here, I do believe, once I get there, yeah. So like that's in position because I gotta jump up there and jump over there. Now, that guy there, I'm not exactly sure how that guy got up there because if you look beforehand, he ain't there. Come on. You take this side of it. Thank you. Now, what worries me is the yellow bar that's always above their heads. You know, I'm going to switch out my gun here. Mainly because, like... Oh, God. When, like, as soon as you attack one of them, they get the yellow bar above their head. Which is weird. Grab some more bullets for that. This one just has a bigger clip in it, which is why I wanted that one. And let me guess, you won't climb up there. So this guy here, I was hoping to find a different way to do it than the way I did it last time. Although, granted, when I did it last time, it fucking worked. That guy there, he looks out that way and then he looks into the courtyard. So obviously, if you jump up while he's looking in, you're going to be fucked, or just before he looks in, which is why I hid, because it's really, you know, all about timing. So they actually have a couple guys so far where you've had to do something like that, where the only way really to get to them was to do a risky move like that and, you know, do a little bit of jumpy jumps there and land like behind them and then get them. And this place is just falling apart. And kaboom. And now we're in the obligatory combat section. You know, it's always good to, in a game that has stealth mechanics, to force combat on people. Ow, ow. Damn it. Oh, what? There we go. Fuck you. I did not realize that guy was there. So this game here, little... Did he just... Oh, okay.
Got it. Let's go.
I honestly thought that he had picked up the, okay, I need to switch the gun. Oh, God. Remember I said that I felt like I took more damage, but healed faster? Yeah, that still holds true, but fuck do I ever take damage. So I don't know if this pistol is any stronger than that other one. Oh, God. But these guys, yeah, I don't know. I don't much care for the combat in this one. I much preferred it in the other ones. Like, you seem to be really fucking squishy in this one. There we go. Although I will say your accuracy is slightly better. Ow. Now, once again, people suggested hiding, not going up against the cover, but hiding next to it and poking out. Because it's better that way, because then you can shoot them without being vulnerable. Still bullshit. Like, I still get shot constantly when I'm, like, not against the cover. Now, I don't know if that's just because, like, I realize right there why. But now, I don't know if that's just because it's not working the way that other people seem to get it to work, like if I'm doing something wrong or what. Okay, I just saw bullets come from there, but no. I will say that the combat in this game takes me forever to get through, like as soon as I get into combat. So like as we go, you'll probably see me restart stealth sections quite a bit, because in all honesty, it would be faster for me to restart the stealth section and do it that way than it would be for me to actually attempt the combat sections in this game. Like, I really feel like the combat sections are way fucking harder than they were in the other games. Because like I said, you do seem to regenerate a little bit faster. But that doesn't... Who the hell are you? Okay. Oh, don't worry, still got it. Ow. But you do still seem to take way more damage. Okay, now do I want to keep... You know what? I'm going to keep my shotgun. Oh, shit. For situations like this. Oh, where the fuck did he go? I lost him immediately. Alright. Boom. Good job. Yeah. That close, I blew away a guy with a shotgun that you were holding like that. Yeah, I think that close, it would have been, it wouldn't have been good job. It would have been, what the fuck are you doing? Goodbye. Fucking, so the shotgun still does this, but still does well blind fire like it did in the other games. But obviously with you taking more damage than you did in the other games, it's not quite as viable. Now I don't actually know exactly how much damage you can take in this game. Oh, no, no. Nate. Really? Did he really? Fuck you. See, they still have that, which is if you actually get down into the combat areas, the guys will run up to you and trap you in melee combat, which is the same that they would do in 3. I don't remember them doing it in 2, but bye. But yeah, it's the same that they did in 3, which was obviously just as shitty there. Oh, that dude, I actually got that guy. Yeah, fuck you. Boom. Wow. All right. Reload this and wait for somebody to get close enough for me to use it. Now this part here, I don't actually know if this one is on a timer or not. Because, like, there's Sullivan there. I don't actually know if I can make this. Oh, God, get my cover. Boom. Boom. Now, when I was doing this on my save, which I do believe is the difficulty below this, I just kind of ran for it and dodged, rolled, and everything to do it. Oh, God. And I still almost died.
I hope I don't go to hell for this. Shit. What? It's empty.
What? Oh, you're such an asshole.
He's your brother. All right, skull and crossbones. Very good sign.
It's Avery's insignia. What is this? Hodie mecum eris in paradiso.
Today you will join me in paradise.
It's what Jesus said to Saint Dismas on the cross. Right. But what about these numbers here? What do you make of this?
Some kind of code. Or a phone number.
Come on. The dates.
Huh?
Look. 1659.
It's the year Avery was born.
1699.
Let me guess. The year he died.
Well, by most accounts, yeah, but it means we have date of birth, date of death, and paradise. Which means we're looking for Avery's grave.
St. Dismas's cathedral.
Wait a second. Hasn't Rafe been scouring that site for ages already?
Yeah, the cathedral. See these symbols?
Yeah.
These are found on old Scottish gravestones.
Right.
Right? Now, look at this. The layout of this place is really unusual. Here's the cathedral, but the graveyard is way over here.
Rafe's been focusing on the wrong area.
Exactly.
Guys, we're going to Scotland.
All right. Wait up. You do realize that Rafe knows you're coming.
Yeah, we can deal with that when we get there.
Look, that psycho would like nothing better than for you to show up. Plus, he's got Nadine and a whole army to back him up.
Yeah, but he doesn't have this. The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
I thought this was about saving Sam.
It is. But come on, it's both, right? We need the treasure so we can save Sam.
How is Elena cool with all this? Jesus, kid.
Look, it's just not that simple.
With all that you two have been through together,
She wouldn't understand this.
you are not giving her enough credit.
I can't take that chance.
Nathan, he's right. Things have changed. Rafe's involved now, and I can take this on my own, really.
Great. Well, thank you for your input, both of you. Excuse me. Hey. Hey, it's me, yeah. No, the reception's lousy.
Something on your mind, dear?
Look, I realize it couldn't have been easy. All those years away. And I'm sorry for what happened to you. But it's not his fault.
I never said that it was.
Took a long time for him to get out of this game.
You see a gun to his head? He chose this. Okay, he's meant for this life.
You really believe that?
Why are you here, Victor?
Because somebody's got to keep an eye out for him.
No, I'll just see you in a few more weeks. Yeah, I will. Okay. I love you too. Bye. Just told her that the job was going to take a little longer than expected, which is the truth. Right? So come on, what do you say? Sam could still use our help.
Well, I do hear that the weather is particularly fine in Scotland this time of year.
No. Rafe's really going all in, isn't he?
Well, they're all concentrated around the cathedral, so that's good. Because we are going to have that graveyard all to ourselves. Sully.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we're good to go here.
Okay, kids. Happy hunting.
Nice chance to come with.
Yeah, well, unless you can find me an escalator, I think I'll pass.
All right. See you in a few.
Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Just bring me back something shiny, will you?
That's the plan.
Well, let's go pay our respects to Captain Avery, huh?
Alright, so
Scottish Cathedral.
remember the first
Place to bury
game,
your
or the
treasure,
first
huh?
3 games where we were clear like 3 or 4 chapters in a video, then we get to this one, it's like 2. They do have some really short chapters in this one as well, but you know. So yeah, we got the cross. It's actually worked out really well so far where the videos have ended. So we got the cross. We are now in Scotland at the St. Dismas Cathedral, which is over... you know, he could see it from where he was. Okay, so that's the cathedral there with the big crane in it.
I couldn't deal
But
with
we're
it.
going over there to the
Pretty sure you got
graveyard,
enough
which, you know,
of
we'll
me.
have all to
I'm still coming
ourselves,
to grips
which is,
with
you know,
your
obviously if
death,
you've ever played
this
an Uncharted
frustration,
game
I'm finding
or
the
watched
treasure.
my Let's Plays in them,
I'm
you know
pretty
that
sure
that's
he was ready
bullshit and
to
there's going to
kill
be
me
a
by the
ton of
time I
enemies.
bailed.
But thankfully not too many.
Yeah.
So far, like I
Try
said,
not
this is chapter 8 or some
Sam,
8.
listen. He's ruthless.
And I'm on
Even
chapter
more so
9.
than
You
when
know,
we
I
teamed
actually
up with
thought that I was a lot further ahead than that.
Yeah,
Either
I've
that or
heard
else chapter 8
stories.
took me a long, is like an hour-long chapter by
All
itself.
the more reason I don't feel bad about any of this.
But either way, I don't remember there being any forced combat sections. But I do remember there being a lot of sections you could stealth. So you'll see a lot of that in the next part. Probably a lot of restarting checkpoints. But that's for another time. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week.